Hello and welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Cancer general love reading for February 2021. Hello my lovely Cancerians, how are you doing? I hope you're keeping really well. Thank you so much for tuning in, I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry it's a bit late in the month for you and Scorpio, who I'm doing last. It's just been one of those mental months in terms of busyness with my actual job, so sorry for this late, guys, but I will be doing you earlier next month, trust me. So this is for Cancer and Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Cross watchers are also always welcome, but just to anyone, please don't shoot the messenger if it's not the message that you want to hear today. So this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate for every Cancer out there. I do hope it resonates for you though, and you find it useful or just enjoyable in some way. And please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Leave me a comment, especially if it resonates or you just enjoy it, because I love to hear from you. And hit me a like, because I'm going to be doing a bonus love reading for whichever sign gets the most likes this month. So definitely hit like. Okay, so Cancer, we're going to get some general messages for you, see what comes out at first, then we'll go into a full and detailed spread. So for Cancer, please, let's get into it. Cancer in love. What is going on for my Cancers? What's going on? Thank you. Somebody's watching you. Anyway, Cancer, anything else, please? Okay, lovely. Oh my God. Oh, Cancer. I mean, I don't normally do reversals, but this came out reversed, and as I turned it over, I actually felt like it needs to stay reversed. So why I said, oh my God, because what has come out for you is the Empress with the Page of Swords immediately, and then the Emperor and the Hierophant in reverse. So it seems to be, I mean, it's been a couple of days since I was able to do one of the other signs, but I'm seeing this a lot with different signs, especially air and water. So far are dealing with big relationship that potentially may be in separation. Now, of course, we are, thank goodness, coming to the end of the current Mercury retrograde. So that can certainly sometimes cause rifts or separations that can be resolved when Mercury goes direct again. But regardless, what I'm seeing here, I mean, very clearly, we've got strong Taurus energy, of course, but I feel like whoever is resonating with the masculine side of this relationship is watching the feminine, whoever resonates with the feminine side, if that makes sense, because this Empress, someone is looking at their partner, their person, whether it is a married partner or just a long-term established relationship. I say that because the Hierophant being in reverse, that to me is talking a Hierophant in the upright would be a traditional commitment, something that is, yeah, it's a traditional thing, it's something that is official, can talk about marriage, of course, but so in the reverse, that's talking about either a separation or that there's a lack of tradition as well, it could be, but so it could talk, it doesn't have to be an actual separation from a commitment. Otherwise, it's someone who is well aware that you two are a perfect match, but perhaps their lack of wanting to do things in a traditional manner meant that you weren't going to go along with them anymore. If you're resonating with the Empress, obviously assign the roles. You can flip them throughout, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, I feel like this Emperor didn't want to do things traditionally, potentially, and so now they're just left watching their Empress and just keeping an eye on them and looking at them and observing and thinking, God, they're so amazing, but not necessarily saying anything with this Emperor with his sword down in the stone, very like stubborn and not communicating. Aries energy there as well, I should mention. Yeah, the bottom of the deck, I've just looked, and now we have the World card, which certainly talks about chapters, can be a chapter of your life that has come to an end, or a very significant chapter of your life, and you may have been on some sort of cycle with somebody, whether that's a karmic cycle or it doesn't have to be karmic, but it was a major part of your life I'm seeing here, Cancer. Now this World card can talk about things that have come to a close, but also new chapters as well. So it could be a very big transition phase in your life. So let's see, why is the Emperor and the Page of Swords here for Cancer? Why is the Emperor in the Page of Swords? Thank you. Yeah, they're watching you and they're missing you. With the Six of Cups, I'm just going to say that, you know, if you're resonating with the Empress, because it came out first. So, and that kind of tells me it's the strongest. But anyway, with the Six of Cups, they're watching you intently because they miss you, Cancer. Okay, why is the Emperor here for Cancer, please? Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? I mean, sorry, this could not be any more clear. Look at this. Why is the Emperor here with the Empress? Because exactly what I was saying. This is a serious commitment. I think for most of you, some of you, it could be what I was saying about the lack of tradition. But yeah, for most of you, I feel like the strongest message here is this is your committed partner, or was. Maybe up until recently, potentially, or you're just in a separation from someone you're married to. Look at that. The Four of Wands is talking about marriage and commitment, you know, and being together. And yeah, goodness me. So why is this Emperor watching their Empress? Sorry. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. So they may be thinking about making you some sort of offer, maybe coming back towards you, but they are very slow in doing so. Again, as I said, very stubborn energy you're dealing with here. This, I think it's some sort of, I don't want to get this wrong, like a water buffalo that this chap is riding. But anyway, not moving, standing completely still this night, and yeah, and not speaking, but just looking at you, thinking even about what offer they could possibly make to you. That could be an element. So why is the Hierophant in reverse? Also, that is talking about stability. They may just be watching you. It could be, again, because there was a lack of stability and tradition in this male character, this divine masculine, was not acting in a traditional or stable way. It could be so now they just have to watch you, and either they have to come forward with a serious offer, or, you know, because nothing else is going to work right now. So why is the Hierophant here, please, for Cancer? Oh, sorry, the Hierophant in reverse, I should say. And there you go. That's why. The Devil. So Capricorn energy as well. Lots of Earth here already. But the Devil is just talking about toxicity of some form. And obviously, if the Hierophant is in reverse, and if you are in some sort of separation from a committed partner, or you're taking a break, or you've had a complete breakup, the reason for that into this serious commitment is because some sort of toxicity got involved. Now that can be someone having it could be so many things. It could be problems with vices, anger issues, temper, temptation, you name it. It's you know, it's the toxic things that can creep into any relationship. Anything else? So why is that Devil for the Hierophant in reverse? Why the Devil? What is that about? Thank you. Oh my goodness, this is coming out very clearly, I have to say. There's not much room for interpretation here, Cancer. That Devil, as I said, temptation, there she is, the Queen of Wands. Now look, it doesn't have to be a third party, and certainly you'll know if it is, I feel, because you'll know why you guys are in separation, I hope. But yeah, the Queen of Wands it can certainly talk about a third, you know, like the temptress. Now it doesn't have to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it doesn't have to be at all. And the Queen of Wands is not always, you know, a side piece at all. So again, I feel like I said this in Taurus's reading, literally this combination came up, the Devil and the Queen of Wands. So anyway, don't come for me, fire signs, because I love you guys, but this is just the Temptress card. So, and I just said the Devil can talk about temptation, so I feel like someone may have stepped out on a marriage here or a serious commitment. So that is, I'm sorry if that happened to you, but also I'm seeing just this chaos of the volcano and the background. So this could have led to a real heated argument between the two of you. So they're missing you, they're spying on you. Let me get something else. For what kind of position are you in? So you may be confused at this time, Cancer. You may have options as well if you are, you know, regaining your independence, or you could just be in a real state of confusion because you may still love your Emperor. I mean, the Emperor and Empress coming out together is no joke. It's not just talking about marriage or commitment. It's talking about the fact that the two of you share a deep bond. And we've got the Six of Cups here as well, which can talk about, you know, past lives that you may have had with this person. And now the Two of Cups, this is a soulmate connection, but you're very confused. You may even be confused about your feelings, because it's like, if they did step out on you, you know, I completely sympathize. It's that feeling of like, I should hate them, but I also love them. And it's a real mind F. Anything else? Seven of Wands here. So it could, and Seven of Wands can talk about, being a bit defensive, but also it can talk about against all odds. So there may be like a feeling of getting, you know, back on track with this person. Someone here may want to make that happen, but it is a case of, it would be against all odds that we can actually do this now, because of how serious what has happened. So anything else for what state you're in before we go into the spread? Oh, okay. And there's your card, Cancer, the Chariot coming in. So you may, as I said before I turn those over, you may have been regaining your power. And I feel like with your card coming out here, which is about victory and overcoming obstacles and moving forward successfully, but it's your card. And I said, like, what state are you in? I mean, your energy coming out so strongly, I feel like you are in a state of, yeah, you may have options with other people now coming into your sphere, seeing you as incredible as the Empress is, and how your Emperor sees you as well. And now you have options, but you may still be confused, because you may still have feelings for this this significant partner or ex-partner, depending. But you want to move forward victoriously, and it can just be like, which option do I choose that actually means that I get that. So let's see what else came out. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. I feel like that is how you feel about, look at that. Look at that. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups came out together. Now, for me, I feel like both of these are you here, Cancer. And obviously the Queen of Cups obviously is your energy. But I feel like I was about to say the Queen of Swords is kind of like how you are. It's exactly what I just said. But this is exactly what I was trying to say. I'm so angry at them. I know I should hate them. Like, this is the Queen of Swords as someone who's been wronged. She's got their heads on spikes of people in the background who have done her wrong in the past. She's got that sword up, ready to cut anyone else that comes towards her. She's not having any more shit. But at the same time, your feelings are still very deep for this person who may have stepped out on you in the past or ended a big relationship with you because of that. So it's like, this is why. And the Chariot can also talk about being pulled in two different directions. So yeah, exactly what I was saying. You're confused because you know that they have done you wrong, but you also still have very deep feelings for them. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to check the bottom of the deck. Six of Wands. Interesting. So that's kind of what I was saying here as well, about getting noticed, getting acknowledged, and getting attention now, which could be talking about why you have these options. But it's also, I feel like, speaking about how the Emperor completely recognizes your worth and it completely acknowledges it. And it may be a sense of you may be experiencing a sense of victory now if this person who stepped out on you and ended things is now, looking at you and you're back in your power, and they're thinking, oh wow, what have I done to let Cancer go? That is kind of like a sweet moment. But anyway, so that's just the starting messages. Let me make sure I don't have those in reverse. No. And then we'll go into your spread now, Cancer. Okay, so I'm going to be asking 12 questions about you and the person you have on your mind whilst watching this video. So, and of course, if this isn't resonating for you, you can always check out your other placements. The Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus are often most useful. And don't forget to hit like, so you might be in the chance for a bonus love reading. And I know we're quite near the end of February already, so that bonus love reading will be a timeless one, which I'll do in a couple of weeks, or in the next couple of weeks, just to give it a bit of a space from when I last read for you. But yeah, hit like for me, that'd be amazing. Okay, for Cancer, please, with the top 12 cards. What's going on for Cancer? Top 12. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you are. Queen of Cups. Mm-hmm. Yep, completely. Sorry, we'll explain this. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, well, that's pretty good. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords here. So yeah, this is a lot of, being tormented by your thoughts, and a lot of, it can be anxiety, but also just, thinking about something and get over and over again. It's like just weighing on your mind so heavily, maybe keeping you up late at night. It's also like replaying. I'm getting things that have happened like between you and this person. Now, yeah, really keeping someone up late at night, and also because you're not talking to each other with that Five of Swords. So it's also thinking about all the things that you may want to say to them with this particular Five of Swords for me, because this is like the swords are still there, but they're kind of, and the fact that they're sideways, it's like, even you may be writing things out that you want to say to this person in like a letter or an email or something, or they might be, and then not sending it, but it's kind of because you've got so many things to say, but you don't know how to even express it. And if you're not writing it out, you've just got it in your head and you're going over and over it, but you're not actually, there's no communication going on. Yeah, and it's about a big ending. So this was very painful. It was like, may have felt like a betrayal, and it really, I've just noticed with this Ten of Swords card, and I've seen it so many times in the past, but I haven't noticed before how he is left, like this guy is marooned on this piece of land, and all the water is around him, but it's not in reach. Do you see what I mean? He can't reach the water. He's just been left on this dry part. And I don't know why I've only just noticed that now, but my eye was drawn to that, and it makes me feel like maybe when there was this ending with this person, they may have been very unemotional about it, and or someone may have been, obviously it could have been you as well, Cancer. It may have been, not, but may have been no like emotional interchange between the two of you, or how you really felt, or how the other person really felt. They may have just gone completely ice cold, or just shut down their heart. That could have even been you as well, Cancer, like completely held all your feelings within, because it was like, what's the point of me expressing my feelings, because if someone has cheated, then that's it, that's over, it's done. But there was no actual having it out with each other emotionally. That's not going to be for everyone, but it's just something that I saw. But otherwise, it's just talking about thinking about this relationship that came to an end, and what you still may want to say to them, or what they want to say to you. So at the bottom of the deck, interestingly, we have the King of Pentacles. That's earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Again, I was getting Taurus quite strongly, but it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It's just talking about, often it's someone who is very good with their money, very senior in their career, quite established, and maybe focuses on work a lot, very driven to make money, and also it's about stability, and it can be a committed partner. Certainly it's like someone who does things in a traditional way. So let's see. And now we've got the Knight of Swords. So this is obviously air energy, but it's also just something that communication. So what I'm getting here is it may be this Emperor. Again, the King of Pentacles, love him, but he can be a bit stubborn sometimes, or rigid. Let's just say, it has to be done a certain way. And we have the Knight of Swords here, which often speaks about communication that is desperate to get off their chest, or things that again they want to say. It's all about thoughts and speaking on something. But let's see what's going on. We've got that Six of Wands again, which was briefly at the beginning. So I feel like this is talking about you. They're noticing you getting your strength back, getting your confidence back, and looking really good. Maybe you've experienced some sort of glow up, following this when you guys were together and you went through the breakup. It happens to the best of us in a good way. And they may be, looking at you or even wanting to rush in and tell you exactly how much they recognize your worth now. Obviously things have come to an end between the two of you, but maybe this is this person with this Nine of Swords. They cannot get you off their mind. Maybe they didn't tell you how they really still felt when the actual relationship came to an end, with what I was saying about that Ten of Swords. And they have a lot they want to say, but they're keeping it. If they say it, it's going to be like completely out of the blue, and just it's like they're bursting to say it, but they're really holding back and being very stoic. But they really see your worth, absolutely, Cancer. So let me get the next layer and then we'll go through everything. So can we clarify for Cancer, please? With the top 10 cards, oh sorry, top 12 cards even. Added a couple of questions this month. Because my videos weren't long enough before, I just want to get as much detail for you as I can. So the top 12 cards, please, for Cancer. Clarify what is already laid out. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm just going to say, you feel the Magician about them and they feel the Magician about you. So you may well be mirroring each other. Interesting. That's okay. Yeah. Yep. That isn't. Oh, okay. That's interesting. We've got the Queen of Cups again, Cancer. Wow. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is there's going to be developments in this connection for sure. Okay, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we've got that Knight of Pentacles again, exactly as at the beginning. So yeah, I feel this is talking about your person, Cancer. Again, more earth energy, but it's just someone who knows they have to, if they're going to come back towards you, they need to offer you something stable and significant, but they are taking a long time to do so. Again, I'm getting this strong stubbornness coming through, hesitation, maybe even a little bit of pride about coming forward with this offer. But yeah, they're definitely thinking about moving on it. I can tell you that now. But yeah, let's carry on. And now we have the King of Cups. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups on the spread twice. So here is the counterpart, King of Cups, more water energy. Now, what I'm getting strongest here is that because this King of Cups, I always say, he has realized that he has a pearl in his midst, or he did in your case, and is a very special gem that he doesn't want anyone else getting near. I don't know if you can see on this camera, but right near the bottom there's like some little crabs, interestingly, kind of associated with your sign as well, Cancer. But the crabs are kind of sneaking towards the pearl and being like, oh, hello, nice pearl. And he's like, no, it's mine. Very protective, but also it's speaking about being a little bit wanting to possess you, or a little bit territorial, I'm getting as well. And I was picking up that you may have other people showing you attention now, and they do not like it. They may be noticing this on social media, or just hearing things through mutual friends or something. And it may be part of the reason why they are now considering how special you were, but otherwise it doesn't always have to be like that. Because I'm not seeing like any Ace of Swords like moment of flash of realization. It may be that they always knew how special you were, so Lord knows why they ended up stepping out if they did do that. But it's that they want you back in terms of you being only for them. Yeah, quite possessive. And we have the Eight of Cups here. So yeah, this is just, I feel like, confirmation, talking about that someone turned their back and walked away on this connection. I'm also getting that sense of turn their back on their feelings. It doesn't have to always just be like, the departure of somebody. It's the fact that there were a lot of feelings there. Maybe there was something that was they felt like that was missing, but instead of kind of, I don't know, putting the work in or even expressing their feelings to you, or sort of having that kind of emotional, doing the work, you could say, they kind of turned their back on all of that they'd built up over time with you to go and see if maybe they thought they'd found something else, but I feel like they're regretting that heavily now, if I haven't mentioned that already. Yeah, the bottom of the deck we have the Star, so it's Aquarius energy. I have to say that's on the spread here already as well. Now, obviously, there's a lot of planets in Aquarius. We're also in a Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, so it doesn't have to be about that, but I just feel like the Star has come up in almost every reading that I've done this month, so I feel like the Aquarian energy is quite intense. But this could also, it's just talking about, reflecting, doing some thinking, and also praying that things can get better. Wishing, for someone's wishing that things would improve, or there might be the possibility of some healing in the connection between the two of you. And there you go again, as at the beginning, the Seven of Wands, it would be against all odds, which is why this girl is like wishing on a star, because it kind of seems out of reach to actually bring this connection back together, maybe because of what they did. But yeah, it would certainly be against all odds, but this person would need to put the work in and persevere, because you can't just wish for things. Obviously you can certainly try to and manifest and that kind of thing, but that's just step one. The step two is actually putting the work in, and you can't just leave it up to the universe to do the work for you. Well, I'm speaking as a Capricorn here, so I'm a walking cliche, but yeah, the work is also needed. There you go. So there's the Devil card again. The Devil again at the beginning, and that is exactly why there would be some serious work needed to bring healing to this connection, because of the chaos that was caused by the temptation, by the toxicity. If it wasn't another person, it was certainly some sort of vice. Now, that Queen of Wands, maybe I was saying it's a temptation, but that could talk about I don't know, someone's addictions or issues of some sort that they were just tempted by, and that meant that the relationship came to an end. So you'll know, obviously, in your situation. So how you feel about your person, Cancer? So it's interesting because the cards don't lie. You feel like they are the Sun, and you feel the Magician. So this is kind of like, I feel like this is saying, now don't shoot me, shoot the messenger, because I know you're in a very mixed emotional state about this person with that Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups coming from the beginning. But I feel like you still want there to be the chance for something to manifest potentially, and what that is for there to be this warmth between the two of you. Again, I'm getting a sense of healing, the way she's holding the sun and guiding its rays towards the flowers at the bottom to help them grow. It's kind of like you feel like you may want to make something happen with this person, for there to still be maybe a new dawn even on the relationship together, for there to still be the chance for things to grow again between the two of you. And interestingly, as I said already, they feel the Magician about you as well, and the Three of Cups. Now see, they feel like they also want to make this happen. You kind of both do. And here I'm getting that they feel like they want to make some sort of reunion happen between the two of you. What I'm also getting, I have to say, now I love the Magician, but this particular Magician card is interesting. It came up in your person's one, because this to me can be a little bit not manipulative in necessarily a bad way. It depends what cards come out with it. But what I'm kind of getting is that they may try to get back into your life by, can we maybe just re-establish some sort of friendship, where what they're hoping is to actually start with friends again and go from there. It's kind of that they just want to maybe use that as a springboard to get back into your life. So I'm not saying manipulative in a bad way, just more like I can make this happen with my Cancer again by maybe let's just hang out and enjoy each other's company on a more like casual, a seeming level, but it's actually to kind of get back into your life properly. Now, how they see you is extremely disappointed and regretful by how they treated you in the past. Like they see that they have hurt you. Now the Two of Cups still remains in the back, so maybe they know as well that the connection is still there between you, but they see that they have upset you, they've left you like distraught, extremely upset. There's been a lot of spilled cups between you, and they see that they need to apologize, but they need to bring the goods, I have to say, considering by the looks of it what happened between the two of you. But yeah, the Page of Cups is an apology. And as I was just saying about the Two of Cups in the background, they still feel very connected to you. This little guy has the rabbit is signifying someone who ties the string around one ankle of one person, then goes off and ties it around the ankle of their soulmate, so they're always connected by this red thread. So that's in this particular card. So yeah, they still feel very connected to you, but they see that they have some work to do, I feel, to for you to accept their apology. Now, what happened in the past, something went down between the two of you, and then what happened was someone's wall went up and things went very icy, very cold. Kind of what I was saying about that Ten of Swords as well, I have to say, like, there wasn't, someone guarded their heart very quickly. It was kind of like, okay, it's over, right, okay, then that's it, done, maybe even quite like business-like, because they're extremely wounded, but okay, well then we're done kind of thing. And it just went icy cold very quickly, I'm getting. The current mutual energy, interestingly, is, because I say that because how you feel about them is making this happen with them, bringing some healing and some growth back into the connection. And then we have you again, Cancer, with the Queen of Cups and the Sun card. So the current mutual energy is certainly you're in your power, as I said at the beginning. It's you may be full of emotion at this moment about your person, full of maybe even contradictory emotions sometimes, but feeling very emotional. It's this, other than the fact that it's about you, Cancer, it's also loving, kindness, understanding, generosity of emotion. And the Sun is good fortune and happiness, and the sun kind of shining again on this connection. It could feel really like joyous, or there could be like a lighter energy for you at the moment with this person after the separation you had in the past. Now, what your person wishes would happen in the connection is interesting, because the reason I say that is because the next question is, what is blocking the connection from progressing? And it's the Six of Pentacles, and look what they want to happen in this connection is the Six of Pentacles. So I'd say just the first thing I see here is that because it's paired with the Nine of Pentacles, so this Nine of Pentacles is talking about being single and independent and focusing on themselves, maybe even focusing on their career and their independence. So when I see that in what they want to happen in the connection, it's kind of like that they may want to stay single for the time being. Now, this Six of Pentacles, for me, it's a very different Six of Pentacles to this one, I'm just going to say now. So this Six of Pentacles is actually, you see how these, there's like a mediator in between the two of you, and the two people are actually looking each other in the eye. So it's not quite the same as some, like the traditional Rider-Waite Six of Pentacles, when the guy's like handing, breadcrumbs to people who are like looking up at him. They're actually looking at each other. It's kind of like someone in the middle who's helping, as I said, mediate. So this is about equal. Maybe what they want to happen in the connection is for you two to get on the same page. Maybe even kind of confirm that you both want to put equal work into getting back on the same page. It could even be that they want you guys to maybe go through some sort of relationship counselling. I just never got before in this card, but it's just very strongly in my head, so I have to say. What they want to happen in this connection is for there to be some sort of mediation, and for you guys to, what's the word? It's like not promise, but like make some sort of sincere intention that you both kind of give to work on this. But it's also that maybe with this, if it's not about they also want to stay single at the same time, maybe to for now, whilst you guys get on the same page before you get back into a committed relationship. It may be if you're in separation, it's like, let's do this for now, and then focus on our independence at the same time until we're ready to come back, until we're on that same page, and then we're able to come back into a full-blown connection. That's kind of what I'm getting. Now, what is blocking this connection is, the Tower and the Six of Pentacles. Now, this Six of Pentacles, for me, can talk about giving to more than one person. So that if you, again, you're going to know if that was the case. And obviously the Tower is a massive, blow up moment of your foundation that you built with this person coming crumbling down. It can be very shocking. And it could be that whatever happened to end the relationship is still blocking you guys from progressing, because, fair enough, whoever was the wronged party can't forget about this happening, and maybe they don't feel like the other person, if this is not about giving to more than one party, it could also just be like, look, the fact that this fell apart once may be really stopping someone from believing that you guys will be able to get back on track, that they will actually give equal investment into this if you were to give them another chance, kind of thing. So what are their intentions towards you, Cancer? And there you are again, the Queen of Cups, but it's clarified by the Five of Wands. So in terms of an intention, could go a couple of different ways. It could be talking about they want to fight off any other competition, because that's what this can represent, for your attention. They want to fight them off and possess, like as I said, be a little bit territorial over you. The intention could also be to actually work through some sort of arguments or things that need to be said between you. And actually, with this Queen of Cups, although obviously that can be you, it could also be that they are the ones who need to get in touch with their emotions. I feel like I'm getting the sense that there wasn't an emotional conversation or that needed to be had. And their intention is to actually maybe even work through their issues and actually get very deep into their emotions. And even if that involves having some sort of argument with you, it's kind of that counselling sense again of getting more in tune with their emotions so that you can get through this challenge of the conflict. So what you need to know about their current situation. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords. So I'm getting a sense that there may be some fortunate turn of events in terms of it's just positive change I'm getting here in terms of their behavior and their willingness to actually work on this with you. Because also with the Six of Swords, it's kind of like moving on to clearer waters. That now you're still in the choppy waters, that's obvious, but there's still some remnants of that. But there is the intention again to actually, their current situation is, they're doing what they can to move on to clearer waters, and that, they are doing what they can to also bring about that positive change. It could also be that this is, again, an element of timing that could have been involved with, universal timing of the retrograde affecting the fact that they've actually been rethinking about this or reviewing what happened between the two of you. We'll get one more layer before I say anything else. The action they're going to take towards you next. Now, interesting, isn't it? Because we've got the Three of Cups and then the Ten of Pentacles. Now, Cancer, this Ten of Pentacles is talking about stability and the home and, growing old together, having a family, watching your kids grow up and that kind of thing. So it's like, as I was saying here, that they may, start off with let's do things as let's get back on the same page, let's enjoy each other's company again, a little bit like friendly. But the action they're going to take towards you next is a huge reunion of a committed relationship. Now, it may take some time if what they want to happen is for there to be a little bit more, talking things out and keeping each other's independence at the same time, maybe even being able to focus on their career for some of them. But this is very positive. It's celebration. Look how happy these kids are in the picture as well. They're all like smiling and laughing, and the couple are back together. And also the dog character, who's often on the Ten of Pentacles, is there to represent that loyalty, the longevity. So it's, yeah, and this Three of Cups, I'm getting again, reunion, a happiness, celebration of a family coming back together, or it doesn't have to be a family, but a connection. So your advice, yeah, if you're currently feeling like left out in the cold and very, again, like this is what happened in the past with that Five of Pentacles, but here it is again in your advice. So it could also be talking that they feel very left out in the cold, or you do. But regardless, the advice is expect the unexpected. Communication is coming in. Someone is going to, I feel like, speak very courageously. Again, what I was getting at the beginning, that thing that they have something to say that they've been holding back. It could be about getting back on track with you and maybe even moving back in together or something like that. But, communication is going to come flying in. And what is going to happen between the two of you this month is lovely, Cancer. So we've got the Star card again, card of Aquarius, and the Page of Pentacles. So this is like there's going to be that that offer, that gesture, somewhat, again, a message potentially that is going to see how it's so cold, and then this is like warming up. Even the lovely, like, I don't know, snowed stag's nose is like a little bit pink from how it's warming up by this offer coming into this cold area. Now, yeah, I was going to say this could be a new person potentially, but I'm actually, no, I don't think so, because the Star card, I was going to say, is talking about healing. Wish fulfillment, yes, but definitely a lot of healing. You see how this woman is almost, on this Star card, is almost, I always think she's at like a hot springs spa, and she's like, in her robe and, really pampering and really feeling lovely and good in her skin again. But it's that sense of healing that's coming into this connection, clearly at some point in February. Maybe for some of you, you're already experiencing some of this, and that's why you both feel quite positive with that Magician that you can make something happen. But let's get your last layer, and we'll see if there's any other messages for you. So you get the top 12 cards to clarify for Cancer, please. Cancer. Oh, hello, what's this? Justice. Interesting. That is also that sense of like needing to take responsibility, needing to make something right. Oh, okay. Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's the Three of Cups for a third time. So, I mean, I'm definitely getting also that kind of third party energy for some of you. Oh. Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, big time some of you could be going through marriage counselling, or if you're not, then you may be soon. Please tell me if you are in the comments. Like, the Sun for a third time as well. Oh, God. Okay, this is interesting. So now we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is a passionate new beginning. It's taking action. And it's the opportunity for that. Now we've got the Princess of Chalices, underneath that, which is the Knight of Cups, and it's talking about feelings growing and moving forward. I have to say, for some of you, some of you may not decide to reconcile with this person who's trying to work things out with you, just potentially. Just from this third layer, and so far what I'm seeing is that someone's feelings are growing. Now, obviously it could be that the feelings are growing for this past person and you're going to have the opportunity for a new beginning, or it could be something brand new that your feelings are going to be growing for. Let's see. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles for that. But interesting, this Seven of Pentacles is talking about actually looking back over what you already have. This is like this woman has kind of pulled out her various jewels that she owns and is reflecting on how beautiful they are and how lucky she is to have them, basically, this card. And I have to say, I'm sorry, I don't normally go this far, but look behind this. This is someone who actually walked away and is retracing his steps in the snow to see. I mean, I have to say, this seems to still be talking about the past person who is reflecting on how amazing you are. Their feelings cannot be stopped as well. You see how this dragon is like rushing through the water, and it's like they just can't hold it back anymore, that they still have very strong feelings for you. They want to return and have a new beginning. Let's see. Yeah, because they may see you as their wish fulfillment, their contentment, you are their happiness with that Nine of Cups. They may have a family with you or want one. So let's see. And the Wheel of Fortune, again, is that sense of almost cycles as well with this person. I feel like you may have been on some sort of cycle with them. Again, I think I said karmic cycle right at the beginning. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, that you may have learnt some lessons from that previous cycle, and now, you know, yeah. And the Nine of Swords again, exactly. So it's definitely someone coming back around, if nothing else, because it's weighing so heavily on their mind about the fact that you are their happiness. So let's go through. Now, how you feel about them, Cancer, is clarified by that Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords has literally snapped her sword in half, and she's looking back reproachfully and like, how dare you, or like how you treated me. And yeah, this is representing an idea, a belief. So your belief in someone or who you thought they were in your life, it's like snapped in half. It's shattered. Your perception of them. This is kind of, again, what I was getting at the beginning, because it's like, look, if you feel the sun about them 1 minute, like you want to bring like healing and growth into this, and then the next minute you feel like the Queen of Swords about them again, it's the same as I was getting at the start, like very confused about how and that's no criticism from me, it's just, yeah, you're confused. It may also be like, what do I want to happen with this person? Do I want to make something happen? Do I want to manifest some sort of reunion? Or should I should be hating them and this is over? So I feel like you're going back and forth. So how they feel about you is clarified by the Five of Wands. So you see how this particular person in the middle is in one colour, and then all the ones around the edge are in different colour. I again am getting the sense that they feel like they want to, you know, jump into the crowd of your new suitors and fight them off, and yeah, and it could be the fact that it's certainly that they, as far as they're concerned, there are other people like now showing you interest, and what they want to do is kind of to almost distract your attention from anyone else who may be showing you interest now, by getting back into your life as a friend first, or even just, you know, potentially, you know, let's talk about reunion, let's talk about you know, getting back together, but I'm kind of getting a sense that it's because they are now feeling territorial over you because there's other people involved. And I have to say, be careful with this person. And now this third layer's come out. I'm sure some you'll know whether to be or not, but yeah, let's see. So how they see you, Cancer, is clarified by the Moon card. Now, I'm also getting, because I was really hoping that, considering they clearly have something major making up to do with you about the ending that you guys had, I was kind of hoping that they may see that they're going to, well, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but how they see you with this Moon card is kind of like that they want to get back into a sense of harmony between you two. And that they see you as that kind of, that maybe you're quite different to each other, but they see that you work anyway. I'm getting that it may be one of those things where it's like, it's kind of weird how well we work together, but we do. And obviously with that Emperor and Empress energy, you certainly have a very strong connection, and they still feel very tied to you. They just see that they've disappointed you, and they maybe dreaming about you or daydreaming about you with this particular moon card. Now, what happened in the past is clarified by the Three of Cups. So it could also be, if it's not about a third party in terms of romantically, it could have been friends that caused some sort of issue, or other people who got involved in the connection. It's going to be such a long video, but I can't help it. What happened in the past? Why is the Three of Cups here for Cancer? Whoa. Yeah. You know how I was saying that the Rider-Waite Six of Pentacles is this guy breadcrumbing to more than one person? Yep, there you go. That's why. I'm not even going to carry on. So yeah, that is just confirming what I thought had happened in the past between you guys, that your person was giving to, for most of you, I feel like they were giving to more than just one person. And there were multiple people getting involved, someone even enjoying just maybe just something casual, or on this, or wanting to keep things casual and giving to more than one person, and yeah, maybe even leaving you out in the cold, and yeah, that left you feeling very wounded. I'm just going to keep this one to the side. So what is the current mutual energy is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Now this is, interestingly, this is actually talking about a couple who are out in the cold together. This is the third time we've seen the Five of Pentacles in your spread as well. And they are actually praying for things to get better together. So it's almost like there is this, yeah, maybe you're both feeling very emotional about each other again. I think the moon is going to move into Cancer on this Sunday, which would be the 21st of February. So I should think you may be extra in your feelings at the end of the month. I don't think it's there for very long, but anyway. And yeah, this is actually the two of you wanting things to get better together. And I'm getting that sense with both of you having the Magician, but it's I just would be careful about why they want to put the work in right now. But anyway, what they want to happen in the connection is clarified by the Fool card. So this particular Fool card, obviously it can talk about a new beginning, certainly, but I'm just concerned because this Fool card is like walking off and leaving something behind, actually, to start something new somewhere else. So let me get some more about, I don't want to say the wrong thing about your person, what they want. So can we just clarify, what does Cancer's person wish would happen in the connection between the two of them? Oh God, Lord. Yeah, okay. Anything else? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for what Cancer's person were? Oh God, Cancer. All right, okay. I'm gonna lay it out, and it's gonna sound quite brutal. And please don't hate me. I'm just the messenger, and I'm just reading what the cards are telling me. But I was getting this bad feeling about what your person is, how they're acting. And the thing is, so this Six of Pentacles, as much as I said, it's kind of like, getting on the same page with you, but what they want to happen is still to be able to retain their independence and maybe even go off on a new path as well. Now, what came out first was the Seven of Swords, to clarify this. So that is definitely can talk about sneaking off from their responsibilities as well. And also still being a little bit deceptive in their behavior. So maybe not being completely honest as well about what they want. Now, the next thing that came out was the World card. So this could also be like they actually have some sort of plans to travel or to move with the World card. Now, what came out next was the Five of Wands. So I have to say this is still kind of conflict, competition, or even other people being involved. The Three of Cups, which we've seen 4 times now, which is, and I said, this is when I said, why is the Nine of Pentacles here? As in, why are they there? What they want to happen in the connection is to stay single. is I feel like because they still want to be able to entertain other parties at this time and enjoy their single life. And then at the end is the Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So look, this is really harsh, but I feel like your person is holding back on that offer. They may also kind of be dangling it over you, like you can expect that it's coming, but it's with the Hanged Man, it's to kind of keep you in limbo, and it's kind of keep you from moving on with somebody else, which very clearly they are seeing, and maybe they have a jealous streak, or it's not even jealous, it's like territorial. I'm getting really angry with your person, but there is like they're keeping you like with this carrot held over your head that they will be coming forward with stability, but it's actually to keep you in limbo, Cancer, because it's kind of like they want to have their cake and eat it too, and they want to have you only being like for them, but at the same time they also actually want to stay single because they want to be able to entertain other parties. Now look, if you're in a long relationship for a long time and then you have some sort of break, it could just be a case that they've had a taste of singleness and being able to be flit around and sneak about and sneak off from any sense of responsibility, and they are enjoying it. I'm really sorry to have to tell you this, but that's what they want to happen in the connection. Oh, I hate having to deliver bad news. And well, it might be good news for some of you, or it might just be news because you might be like, I was wondering if that was the case, but I just want to tell you what is the cards are telling me. So what is blocking this connection? As I said, this is just further confirmation. With this particular Ten of Swords, this is like the ending that you guys had is what's blocking, because it could be a couple of things with the Six of Pentacles now, to be honest. It could be like, because you had that ending, now they are actually giving to other people as well, and that is actually stopping the two of you from progressing because they're now in that phase of being single and enjoying it. But if it's not about that, it's just also with this Ten of Swords, look how she's like, it's almost here I'm getting, she can't turn her face away from thinking about what happened and the 10 swords in your chest and the pain and the hurt and that tower moment that was so shocking and painful. It's kind of like you can't move past this, basically. This ending is, and that is why you're like, oh yes, I want to make this happen, I want this situation to grow, but you also still feel like this, and there's nothing wrong with that, Cancer, because clearly this person did wrong you. You shouldn't feel bad that you still actually have a lot of pain about how they treated you. Now, the intentions of your person, everything I just said about what they wish would happen in the connection, but their intention is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is actually, in this deck, is my card of marriage, or just long-term commitment. So, I mean, that would suggest to me, as I said when I laid it all out, that their intention is to work through their issues and to get more in tune with their emotion and to be able to get back on track with a commitment or a solid commitment with you. So certainly, as I said, this could be talking about going to marriage counselling. And look, that what I was saying about what they want to happen in the connection in terms of staying single, that could change, of course, but that's just what is coming through right now, but that could be different next month. Obviously, what we want can change. Their intention is to go through, I would say, some sort of marriage counselling with you, so, or relationship counselling. So anything else you can tell me about the intentions of this person towards Cancer? Yeah, because it's really playing on their mind, absolutely. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So with that Nine of Swords as well, they're exceptionally stuck on thinking about you, Cancer. So their intention is to put the work in, definitely with that Eight of Pentacles, to be able to have a new beginning with you. But I would definitely be careful, because again, we've got the Moon, and that can talk about things being hidden as well. So just be careful of this, not still intending to involve other parties at the same time in your relationship. That's all I would say. Just make sure you get clarity on that. It can also be talking about this anxiety in the Moon because they're scared of going down this path with you again. It could be like with this, the devil that is here again, we've seen a couple of times. They could be worried about that toxicity cropping back up if they get back into a full full-blown commitment with you again. They certainly want that new beginning, and they want to put the work in. That's their intention anyway, to work towards that new beginning with you. But they may need to work through their issues, maybe about their emotions as well. That's what they're intending to do. So what you need to know about their current situation is clarified by the Princess of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands here. Now that is someone coming forward with an offer. Can also be, specifically this card talks about coming forward willing to compromise. Now what I'm also getting, so they definitely want to move forward with you. They are wanting to move on to smoother waters, certainly. What I'm also going to say is that their current situation may be that they may have had some sort of realization from the universe, even with that Wheel of Fortune, getting involved, maybe pointing out actually how amazing you are. And maybe they realize that you are turning your back and moving on from them. There could be the chance that you're going to move on from them. So their current situation is, getting very passionate and direct about going after what they want and making you some sort of offer to make sure you don't turn your back and sail off into the distance. The action they're going to take towards you next is clarified by the Sun card. Now, this is very positive. I mean, look at it. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Sun. But again, I'm noticing, look, you've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands here in their intentions, and the 10 of Pentacles and the action they're going to take towards you next. But with the 3 of Cups, and I don't like this 3 of Cups now so much, because this Sun card is also talking about someone getting what they want, being victorious, kind of being the center of attention, this particular Sun card for me. And look, it could just be that they want to work through the battles, and the action they're going to take towards you next is going to be this beautiful celebration and reunion, and there's going to be a lot of happiness, sure. But I am also getting that the action they're going to take towards you next is to be the center of your world again, to be the the partner and in your home and surrounded by the abundance, etc. And also still be enjoying the company of, or the attention of others at the same time, because this guy on the Sun, this particular Sun card, loves the attention. So I just feel like that could not express to me more that this person wants to have their cake and eat it too, I have to be honest. Now, need to calm down. Your advice regarding this person is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. So this is about being single and independent again, and wanting to be a bit of a lone wolf, wanting to do their own thing. So there could be communication coming in out of the blue about wanting to be single. It could also be you telling this person because you don't want to be left emotionally out in the cold by them again. It could also be advising you to get something off your chest about how they did leave you so coldly and without an emotion. So let me get anything else for you for your advice, Cancer. This is going to be officially my longest video I've ever done. If you're still listening, thank you so much. Okay, yeah. Oh, interesting. Anything else for the advice for Cancer, please? Why is that 5 of Pentacles here for the advice for Cancer? Why the 5 of Pentacles? Why is the 9 of Pentacles? Interesting. Why is the okay, look, I'm getting a sense of waiting for sure. I would say the strongest advice here is to wait and focus on your independence, so to avoid this person kind of leaving you, what's the word, needing them again. Like if they were to do that again. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's a lot. And then in your card. Okay, look, I'm going to go through this really fast. So look what came out. So we've got the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and then these pages. And we've already got the 9 of Pentacles here. So I said, why is the 5 of Pentacles here in your advice? And the 9 of Pentacles came out. So I feel like there is a need to wait. And if this person is offering you to get back into a connection, I would say to reflect and do more waiting. I feel like there's going to be offers coming in, messages coming in, and I feel like you should look at them and consider them very closely, because I feel like it may not. I'm not going to tell you that the advice is to rush in and tell this person, no, I just want to be single right now, because you left me out, you know, in despair, and it didn't matter that you'd left me out in the cold in the past, or even with a family to provide for. So you need to focus on your own independence from this person. I feel that may have been some sort of issue with codependency in this relationship, to be honest, and it because it's coming through so strongly that both of you maybe need to find yourself as your individual person. And yeah, there are going to be messages and offers coming in, and I feel like you need to just wait. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands together, there's wait underlined, and work on your own independence and your stability alone. Because if they were to have it cake and eat it with, have their cake and eat it too with you again, you're going to be right back where you started, left in, what's the word, like dissolution from this person. And what came out in a block altogether is a lot. I mean, the Eight of Wands, the Tower, the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant. I mean, again, this is someone sneaking away from the established connection. Again, something coming crashing down and being left without closure. Messages coming in for sure. But what I'm seeing is just to be very wary of this person, I have to say, Cancer, that they don't do this to you again. I feel like they may be leading you down a path to kind of repeat a cycle with them. And what's going to be happening between you this month is clarified by the Devil again. So I'm kind of getting, again, they may reach out and offer you healing. I think we've seen that quite clearly, but be wary, because what they're doing is also keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck, and making sure you don't get the attention of anyone else. There is fear that you're going to get away with this Devil card, and also it's keeping you trapped in a codependent need for them. And I feel like with that Five of Pentacles, it's like they want you to need them. That's it. And you need to focus more on your stability on your own right now. Obviously, you know, you do what you think is the right thing to do, but I feel like this person is more focused on defending their territory than really committing to this properly at this time. And that is why I'm going to stop talking. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you found it useful. Please do leave me a comment if it resonated. And otherwise, please like the video. And then hopefully, if Cancer is the one with the most likes, you'll get a bonus love reading soon. And just thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it, Cancer. I wish you all my best. Thank you so much. Bye.